I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match.
Let's get it back. It's your boy Demon Neeyooo, and today we're about to do a reaction to a true baby cousin horror story. Yeah, I could kind of relate to that. I mean, you know, I did have like a little baby horror story myself. You know, I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video. But anyway, without further ado, let's get at it. Let's go.
When I was around 5 or 6 years old, I experienced something that I can't really explain. I just came home from school one day and I decided I would play with my toy cars. When I opened the door to my room, I saw that all my cars were disorganized. I freaked out. I have OCD, and so that's why I freaked out.
Okay, that explains it.
I then accused my mom of messing with my toys, but she swore she never touched them. I let it go. That night, I was asleep, and my dad was still up. He saw a kid go into the bathroom, and he thought,
"Oh, shit! A ghost!"
it was me. He yelled, "Go back to bed." And my mom thought he was crazy, especially since I was fully asleep. When my parents went to my room to check on me, I was knocked out on my bed.
Okay.
My dad went to sleep, and my mom did too. The next day, however, my mom had a creepy experience. She was walking down the hall with my laundry, and she was knocked over by someone.
Forgive me, sweetheart.
Crazy part is, I was in school, and my dad was at work. She was supposed to be alone in the house. She picked up the laundry that fell and placed them on my bed. After she left my room, however, she saw a picture lying on the floor. She picked it up and then fainted. I came home and saw her passed out on the floor. I got scared because I thought my mom was dead. She woke up only to start crying. She told me that she saw my baby cousin. I said, "So what?" But then she said, "Son, your cousin is dead."
I'm sorry, what?
Turns out he was killed in an accident before I was born. Nothing else has happened since that day, but I'm convinced that those experiences won't be the last.
I'm sorry, what? His cousin has been dead for a while, and that, wow. Just wow. That's all I can say. Yeah, there's no way you can explain that part at all. Yeah, that's crazy. But to tell you about my little horror story, I want to say I was maybe 7 or 8 years old, and I was spending the night by my by one of my cousin's house or whatever. I forgot which one it was, but I was spending the night by one of my cousin's house, and the way they like to sleep in pitch blackness. I don't do that. One, I'm too alert. I can't sleep right. This and the third, even to this day, I can't sleep in just complete silence. I have to have something going in order for me to, be fine. In order for me to be able to go to sleep, and I have to hear it all through the night because I'm too alert. So around this time, like I said, I'm about 6 or 7, and we over there sleeping, and I'm spending the night over there by their house and everything like that. And I want to say it was like around between 12 or 2:30 in the morning. I woke up and I couldn't sleep. So I woke up, go to the bathroom, and I kept feeling like somebody was watching me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
So I didn't pay no mind to her. I'm thinking, maybe it's my auntie, because I know she sleep with a door open, a little cracked and everything in case something goes on, this and the third, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, I ain't paying no mind to it. So I walk. I'm thinking either her or her husband going to get some water. So I went back in the room. I went and laid down. And then I closed the door. Now the door is all the way closed. So I'm sleeping like maybe like 10 minutes later, I hear the door open up. I hear it, and I kind of woke up a little bit and I glanced at the door and I just seen a face just sitting there looking through the crack.
Bitch, I saw you see me see you.
So again, I didn't pay no mind to it. I'm thinking it's my auntie. So I look at it. I lay back down and went to sleep. So the door opens up even more so. I raise up and it's a full body just standing there. Nah, it's just standing there. And I'm like, okay, I'm like wide awake now, but I'm looking directly at it. Just so happened, this is like around maybe 4 o'clock. My uncle had to get up and go to work. So when the lights came on, the door closed. Like the lights came on, the door like closed on its own. So I'm like, okay. I'm confused a little bit. So I click the TV on, nothing there, and I go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. So I get up the next morning. I go to talk to my auntie. I was like, TD, that was you in the door and everything like that. She was like, no. I said, you sure? I said, because I saw you right there in the door. She said, no, I was asleep. I said, you didn't get up to go get in the water and the drink, none of that, like around such time in the morning. She was like, no. I freaked out. I never went back to the house again to go to sleep. I never once. I'll go over there to go visit anytime during the day, but anytime to go over there to go spend the night, never again. Never went. Hell no. Thankfully, thank God they moved out of their house. But yeah, no indeed, Lord. But yeah, that's my little experience with that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And to the next video, I'm going to see you when I see you. Holla at your boy. Peace.